that.
Do you
That would
remember,
be pretty cool.
Do you remember she said this? She said, this is why our relationship's so good. He does what he does. I do what I do. And as long as it never gets back to me, I'm fine with it. That's
And
exactly
they're
what
divorced,
she
aren't
said.
they?
Well, they're back together now.
No, they never got divorced. They just separated.
They just separated.
I guess it must have got back to her for a little bit.
So they separated, but they got back together.
Because they're not saying when it was, but that she was linked to him.
That is true. I did not know that, but
She's got something up her sleeve other than tattoos, I guarantee it.
Yeah. Maybe not just up her sleeves.
Now this next story is wow.
I know. I heard this on the radio. I didn't find it on the internet. So I caught the very last part of it. But apparently, Snoop Dogg has sought out Susan Boyle to do a collaboration. And the only reason why he hasn't gone over there yet is because for some reason he can't get out of the U.S. right now.
Oh, yeah, he probably got some.
Yeah, he got in trouble for some stuff.
Yeah, remember?
Weed issues he had.
Yeah, and so he can't leave the U.S., but it's coming up soon where he's going to be able to, and he's like, I am coming to see her because I want to do a collaboration with her.
Oh, I thought there was a shooting or something. It'd be too hard for her to come here, I'm sure.
Snoop. Well, you know what? Her album sold, I don't know how many millions. So she's hot right now. And we know she can sing.
She can sing, yeah.
We heard it on Britain's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's where we heard it.
Boy, wouldn't that be kind of, I don't know.
Hey, nowadays, no collaboration.
I was sitting here trying to think of a song that I could see her. One of his old ones, you know.
When
Gin and Juice.
Yeah.
Singing the hook on it.
When Johnny Cash and who's the rocker? Well, the White Stripes and Loretta Lynn, when they did it, you know, Johnny Cash does "Hurt," wins a Grammy, and it was I cannot remember that rocker's name at this point, but I mean stuff like that. Sheesh. It's gonna be a Grammy.
Gotta be a Grammy. I don't know. I'm just anxious to hear it. I think that would be kind of cool.
Here's the thing: Does TBS win with this? Conan's going to TBS, and he's going to be on before George Lopez, correct?
They're moving George to midnight,
okay,
and Conan will be at 11.
All right.
That's what I just read.
So either he has that big a following, or people are like, man, they screwed him over, we'll watch it.
You know, I don't know.
I don't care for Conan.
I
never really got into Conan, man.
I don't really get into any late night talk shows.
George Lopez is pretty funny. But after Arsenio Hall, I really hadn't watched any
I used to watch
late-night
Arsenio Hall
at all.
George Lopez's show reminds me of Arsenio.
Yep.
You got, you know, it's bright, it's loud. I enjoy that. I don't watch it very much, but I enjoy it.
I'm gonna tell you the problem. There's too many channels now, and unless you DVR something or and I'm speaking for me. I don't watch nothing straight through because as soon as a channel comes, I flip it. If that one keeps my attention longer, I don't care about missing it. The ones I DVR, I know I can zoom through it. So with all these channels, are people watching? You know, there's not really a lot of people that stay on like a Grey's Anatomy or a Shield or whatever. They just bounce around and they pick it up.
I think there's the certain shows, but I'll be honest with you. And we've talked about this many times. And it helps us to sell advertising when we go, hey, we're going to be on TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we will have a following here.
Yeah.
Just because we use everybody from here.
Right.
But just your mediocre shows, I don't know why you'd ever want to advertise on them. I don't know the last time I've watched a commercial.
No. I know. That's what I don't know.
No. And that's the thing. Unless you're, like for us, like same way as Arizona, we know at Fox, people will tape it because people want to see themselves. It'll be watched, and they count DVR ratings now.
Yep.
You know, so people will watch what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if we were to get picked up by TBS, until we would be famous, it'd be hard to, you know, hard pressed for Cowboy and Lucky to get any super, you know,
Right,
Ford or
big,
anybody,
huge.
or not be at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the contract Conan's on, but they say they're going to pay him somewhere around $10 million.
Yeah, I did. I read.
And
it.
I would bet you that's only a year, maybe 2.
Probably. They paid him 60 to leave. 60 million to leave.
I'd have just left.
Yeah, be done.
60 or 30 because his
Go
crew.
travel.
His crew got. But he had 200 people on staff, and they all ended up getting about $60,000 severance pay.
They all got. Oh, wow,
So,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That's
not
pretty
too
dang good.
That's pretty
Give
good.
me the worst ways to break up.
I
3.
would probably say text message,
Oh, that's a good one.
in a letter.
I can't count a letter anymore. Who writes a letter?
Carrier pigeon,
Yeah,
Carrier pigeon,
email.
An
Mike Tyson.
email, or like
Your
hearing
friend
it,
tells you through the
hearing it
grapevine.
from hearing it from somebody else.
Oh, I didn't know y'all broke up. Oh, I didn't know we broke
I
up.
didn't know we
Yeah.
broke up
What are you
either.
talking
What
about?
happened?
Text message, I think, would be the number one way people do it now. Hey,
These
man,
days, yes.
I just, you know, instead of, they just ain't got they don't want this
Hey.
chance of them talking back, so they'll just go, hey, I'm out.
When
There
y'all-
was a song, breaking up is hard to do. And it don't matter how in love you were at some time, breaking up is hard to do.
When y'all were little, what was the worst breakup y'all ever had? Did
When
y'all
I was
have
little?
Yeah, or even even up till now.
I don't know. I guess when I got
Stephanie,
divorced.
I ain't much different now than I was then.
When I got
So you
divorced,
weren't
that
getting
was
broke
it.
up on.
Nope.
When you got divorced.
Yeah. But I didn't understand it.
Well, you were still heartbroken.
Oh, yeah. I was screwed up about a year. Good year. I
I
left.
don't know.
And I was like,
Knowing I needed to say goodbye
but
was my hard part. When I told Russell, hey, when I told him via text message that something was really bothering me and I needed out, and he texted me back, no, he didn't. He went, dude, you're sitting right here. What?
dude, I was right here. I was driving. He was right there.
And it was just eating me up that I just needed a change, and mainly mine was the separation.
Yeah.
We were in 2 different places, and it was just hard. But it was also the kickstart of the end. You know. Mm-hmm. Well, I see her. I can still see her these days and feel those feelings. But it was what it was, and we moved on.
Right.
So
The
Now,
feeling part I don't have. After my year, I didn't have it anymore. I didn't have it after a certain time.
no. I'm not saying feelings of man, I wish I had her back, but just
No, the feelings
I
of
did enjoy that time.
Yeah.
Right.
Just kind of a reminiscent kind
Yeah.
of feelings.
Especially the time Russell came through the window and scared the holy crap out of her.
Probably the best scare ever. What about you?
What breakup?
Yeah.
I guess it'd probably have to be when me and my husband separated. I mean,
Now,
being cheated on is not easy
okay,
to.
I was trying to find a tactful way because I thought that was the way, and I was going to ask. And with my marriage, it wasn't that way. With Russell's marriage, it wasn't that way. And I could only imagine the hurt.
I think it was because we had gone months with me saying, there's something wrong, and then him saying, no, there's not. So that was a problem. So
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having your cake and eating it too, I guess.
All right, man. Happy birthday, Miss Sheila Childs.
happy birthday, Sheila.
And hope everybody has a great Tuesday, because we're going to. So until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris. Those are the sunflower seeds you will find on set. If you want to be an extra, info@redseatelevision.com. We are out of here.